2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles, that's the location for the Nuggets. One of the best high-wire acts in all of the NBA. Aaron Gordon looking to take flight as he leads the way for his team as they get primed for action at Staples Center. Nuggets, Lakers, and we'll be right back for tip-off.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all of those names and they're unavailable. It's pretty daunting.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball. Playing professionally at 16 years old, I developed fast. Now, when other players pull me or grab my leg, I love it. That's how we played in Serbia. Not fighting, but just the passion. I don't want basketball to just be a job. I want to keep that passion. Brian?
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Green in at the four-man position. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Avery Bradley. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jordan. And here's James. Into the lane. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
And this is how you pace so you can handle.
And the Lakers have possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morris passes to Gordon. Barton outside. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Here's Barton. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Parked it down low. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's Westbrook. And a nice finish on the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels, in transition with that great speed of his.
Pass to Jokic. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Morris. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Davis. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gordon outside. Driving inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
Here's James. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Morris on the wing. It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Now here's Morris. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Barton, the pass to Jokic, and that one's good.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
James up top, defended by Gordon. Pass to Bradley. Over to the wing, just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up, late clock. Misses the 3. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Morris on the wing. Sinks the tray. Morris has got 5.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Davis. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Monk in for Bradley. Now here's Monk. Anthony outside. Fires it from 18. And the shot goes.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Gordon. Here's Campazzo. The Nuggets need to get one up. Green. That one a little long.
It was a nice look.
Here's Howard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Monk covers. There's the drive. Great D that time from Monk. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Malik Monk is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Anthony. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Monk. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Count it. Good. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
That shot is good by Campazzo.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Lakers trail. Anthony outside. Over Green. Anthony misses. For Denver, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Over to the left wing, to the inside. Najee, good. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Lakers call timeout.
For the Lakers. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Laker girls.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Davis, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Now here's Barton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
B.A., I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what A.D. has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Here's James. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Campazzo. Check by James. No problems knocking that one down. Barton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Morris for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Reeves Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Campazzo. Check by Davis. With a 9-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jokic has got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot's good by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. Here's Campazzo. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Bazemore. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Jokic. There's 38 seconds left in the half. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant, to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Free throw dropped for Jokic. Bowl, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Jokic drops them both. 35 seconds left in the second. Westbrook with it. 6 points for him. 23 seconds left in the second period. To the right side. He buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 9.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook, because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Down low. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They maybe could switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the court for Denver, they've got Will Barton, Jeff Green out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Jokic in at the 5. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And the first one at the line is good. And Jokic drops them both. Now, here is James. Pass to Bradley. Back to James. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And here's Barton. Shoots. Cash money on the open jump shot. Barton's got 5.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Pass to Bradley. Takes it inside. And he makes it on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jokic with it, covered by Jordan. Jokic passes to Morris. Jokic against Jordan. Jokic is doubled to the middle. Here's Barton. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. He has 7.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
James outside. Pass to Westbrook to the inside. And it's in after a nice bounce.
That's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time for years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Gordon Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Monk in for Bradley. Checked by Davis to the paint. Stolen by Davis. Now here's Monk. The D's right on him. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Davis.
Nuggets foul. Zeke
Anthony's checked in for Davis.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, Carmelo Anthony.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
He's guarded by Anthony. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 7 points in the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Now here's Gordon. It's a three-point game. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Horton Tucker to the inside. Here's Howard. And it's blocked.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Now Monk. Here's Anthony. That shot is off. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Najee. Back to Gordon. Now here's Green. Morris right side. Now here's Gordon. Monk covers. Gordon can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket by Monk.
And, you know, even with the defense draped all over him, Monk gets it done. I mean, when he's near the basket, he's really focused on scoring.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Nuggets,
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter, getting lots of great looks at the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the Westbrook. LeBron James out there with Anthony. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard position. That's the Laker 5. That one's good for 2.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Pass to Gordon. And he gets that one. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Shot from 12. Jokic grabs the board.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And Barton gets it to go.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Here's Westbrook, following the score by Denver. James, good look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Jordan. To the middle. Barton with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Campazzo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent, Clark.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those five.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bradley, that's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid is up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Up top, Westbrook. Westbrook draws the double, and he lobs it up to the rim. Westbrook against Morris. On the take. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Bradley for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Morris against Westbrook. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 6. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance play.
Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Morris following the score by the Lakers. Inside. Puts it up from the high post. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
Laker girl.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James with the ball. Green picks him up. Count it!
AD staring him down, letting him know this ain't over yet.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Westbrook right side. Over Morris. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
No surprise there. I mean, this is who Westbrook is. This is what Westbrook does. Ready to step up in the biggest moments.
At the line for the Nuggets, Monte Morris.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And there's James from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. So it's Denver picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might be amped up. Such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.